Lights, camera, play. We're diving deep in a world where your choices shape the story. The silver screen has long been a canvas for millions to witness tales of adventure and captivating stories. But now, as technology advances, screenwriters are discovering a whole new realm for their imagination. Welcome to the future of narrative storytelling in video games. In a vast landscape of entertainment, a new contender has silently making its ascent to prominence: video games. Once considered a mere escape, are now emerging as dominant medium for storytelling, capturing audiences with interest in narrative and immersive experiences. In an article from Hollywood Reporter in 2017, the gaming industry surpasses the movie industry in terms of dollar to dollar. From the gritty realism of Call of Duty Modern Warfare to the sprawling vistas of Red Dead Redemption 2 and the magical land of the Mushroom Kingdom, video games are no longer confined to pixelated fantasies. They've evolved into complicated crafted storytelling platforms, offering cinematic experiences that rival even the silver screen.
Video games are bigger than movies and music combined, doubled.
What's fueling this transformation? Look no farther than the rich storytelling of titles like The Last of Us, where HBO successfully brought its story to real life. The Last of Us alone clinched a staggering 12 Game Awards, including the coveted title of Best Story. What set these games apart? It's not solely the gameplay mechanics, it's the narrative that immerses players in the worlds of emotion and moral dilemmas, where their choices shape the courses of the story. Unlike traditional cinema, where you're watching a single vision of a director's interpretation of a script, in video games, you play at your own pace and style. You become the author of your own adventure. Now, I'm not strictly talking about games like Mass Effect, where you have options of how to respond to something. I'm talking about play style. Returning to Last of Us, you have two choices: channel your inner ninja, silently biding your time in tall grasses for hours, just like yours truly, or dive headfirst like a caffeine-fueled John Wick on a sugar rush. Video games have this magical ability to let you choose your class and role, and when you're playing with friends, it's like stepping right into your own blockbuster movie. But the impact goes beyond narrative skills. The sheer scale of modern video games surpasses even that of blockbuster movies. Just consider the sprawling landscape of The Witcher 3 or the vibrant cityscape of Cyberpunk 2077. In these worlds, you don't just watch a story, you make your own, one that no one else can live.
I also think that's why fans are so protective of these characters, because they've been those characters.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They've not just watched them, they've been them.
And the replay factor on those games is extraordinarily high. So they have not just experienced it once or twice, but multiple times. And so there is an intimacy that they have with these characters. It's why I think that a lot of fans were nervous about the game being adapted at all. And I understand that.
Yeah.
I get nervous when I hear
We had
things
the same nervousness.
Yeah, exactly. And that's a good nervousness. It's good to be nervous. It means you care.
There's a well-known saying in screenwriting: show, don't tell. It emphasizes that the power of conveying emotions through action rather than mere description. However, if I were to tell you that experiencing surpasses showing, the digital realm offers not just stories, but entire universes for players to explore. It's not just about playing, it's about experiencing, feeling, and forming personal connections with these characters. Video games are no longer mere pastimes. They're evolving into cultural phenomenons, reshaping how stories are shared and consumed. Friendships have been forged, and some have even found love in these digital realms. As video games continue to reshape the landscape of entertainment, it's abundantly clear that this medium's journey has only just begun. With writers, directors, and actors entering the scene, the lines between movies, TV, and gaming are blurring, giving rise to an ever-expanding realm of storytelling possibilities. It feels like we've walked down this path before, with video games now taking the lead from storytelling from movies, much like how TV once threatened radio, and radio took the title from books, and books from paintings, and paintings from simple conversations. Welcome to the new era of storytelling, where you're not just watching the story unfold, you're living it. The rebellion is reborn. Hey, hope you enjoyed that quick deep dive. That's like oxymoron. Hope you enjoyed that quick deep dive into movies and video games. That was just the tip of the iceberg. There's so many other topics that I want to talk about, like sound design, or like third-person shooters to first-person shooters, or like how those kind of video games kind of copy each other. If you notice, like there's some action sequences in some movies that you'll see in video games, and how video games also copy from movies. There's also one thing that I want to talk about is like, what does your favorite video game tells me about you? Kind of like a personality test. Let me know what your thoughts are and what scenes made you feel something. Of course, please share and subscribe. It costs nothing, but it means everything to this channel. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. See you again. Bye.